Hello and welcome class 7 students. Today in this class I am going to continue with the revision chapter, that is the first chapter of your syllabus. And in this chapter, in last class we have started exercise 1. From exercise 1 we have solved few sums. In this class also, in your second class also, I am going to solve few more sums which are from exercise 1, the revision chapter, the first chapter of your syllabus. So let's get started. So sum number 5. In sum number 5 it is given that the sum of two number is 1272. Please see sum number 5 from exercise 1, and the sum is given that the sum of two number is 1272 and one of them is thrice the other. Find the numbers. So hints are given that one number is thrice the other. This type of sum we have done previously also in our previous class, that one number is twice the other. Sum of two number is given and one of them is twice the other. In this sum also sum of two numbers are given and one number, it has been hinted that one number is thrice the other. In that case, how we will solve the sum? Let's see. So it is given that the sum of two numbers is 1272. We don't know what are the two numbers. So let the first number, that is first assumed number, be x. Now it has been told that the other number must be thrice the first number. So the second number must be, or the other number must be 3x, that is 3 into the first number. The first number is x and the second number must be 3x. It has been given in the sum according to the hints given in the sum. So according to the problem, how we will solve the sum? According to the problem, x plus 3x is equal to, it has been told that the sum is 1272. So 1272 or 4x, we will solve the equation. The equation is formed like this after the formation of the equation, because it has been told in the sum that the sum of two numbers, one is x assumed, the other one is thrice the first number, that is 3x. The sum of these two number is 1272. Now we have formed the equation, we will solve the equation. 4x equals to 1272 or x equals to 1272 by 4. 1272 by 4. Now we will cancel this, and by cancellation, by reducing it to lowest term, we are going to get 318 as the first number. The first number is 318. So the second number, that is 3x, 3 into x will be 318 into 3. 318 into 3, this will be the second number, and if you multiply 318 with 3, you are going to get 954. 954. So the two numbers are 318 and 954. This will be the answer. This will be the answer. So the two numbers are 318 and 954. This is how we will solve sum number 5. Sum number 5. Now let's move on to the next number, that is sum number 6. In sum number 6, it is given that again the difference of two number is 825 and the greater number is 1275. The difference of two number is 825 and greater number is 1275. You are asked to find out the smaller number. So the difference of two number, this is sum number 6. Difference of two number is 825. I think it is given 825. Yes, 825. Now the greater number is given in the sum. Greater number is 1275. This is the greater number, 1275. Now you are asked to find out the smaller number. Therefore, smaller number is equal to 1275 minus 825. I think 825. So you have to deduct this to find out the smaller number. 1275 minus 825, and you are going to get 450. So 450 is the smaller number. Smaller number is equal to 450. This is the smaller number. In this way, you are going to solve sum number 6. Let's move on to very quickly sum number 7. Here it is given that the difference of two number is 896. Sum number 7, please go through it carefully. The difference of two number is given 896. Difference of two number is 896. 896. And in sum number 7. And smaller number is given 532. Smaller number is given 532. Here greater number was given, now smaller number is given. Smaller number is given 532. So 532 is given over here. You are asked to find out the greater number. Now you are asked to find out the greater number. Now whenever difference of two number will be given and you are asked to find out the greater number, you will be asked to find out the greater number. In that case, what you have to do is you have to add both the numbers. Difference is given, smaller number is given, you are asked to find out the greater number. In that case, what you will do, you will simply add the numbers. Both the numbers you will add. 896 plus 532. 1428. 1428 will be the greater number. So in this way we are going to solve the sums. Greater number will be 1428. In this way we will solve the sums. Very quickly we will move on to sum number 8. In sum number 8 it is given that, I think you all have done this sum and you all have understood the steps of the sum. What am I going to explain? Now I am going to show you sum number 8. Sum number 8 is a little bit different to you because here multiplications you have to do. Because the multiplicand and multiplier is given, you have to find out the product. Very simple, you have to multiply both the multiplier and multiplicand and you have to solve the sum. We all know that in a multiplication, the two numbers are multiplicand. The number which is multiplied is called multiplicand and the number by which the multiplicand is multiplied, that is called multiplier. The number which is multiplied is called multiplicand and the number by which it is multiplied is called multiplier. And the answer we obtain from that multiplication is called the product. Now multiplier and multiplicand both are given in sum number 8. Sum number 8, if you follow, if the multiplicand is given to you, so simply write multiplicand and multiplier. Both are given in the sum. Multiplicand is given 1235 and multiplier is given 576. You are asked to find out the product. Simple. Product, in case to find out the product, first you will write the formula, that is multiplicand into multiplier and you have to show the multiplication in the front of the copy and not in any rough work. So simply you will multiply 1235 and 576. In this multiplication, when you will do the multiplication, you will get an answer, that is 711. Multiplication you will do by your own. I am just providing you the answer because of shortage of time. This will be the answer. This will be the product that you will get by doing the broad multiplication which you will do of your own. So you have to simply multiply the multiplicand and the multiplier to get the product. So this is the answer. In this way you are going to solve the sums that will be asked to do, in exercise 1. In my next classes I am going to bring up some more sums from this revision chapter of exercise 1. Till then, practice the sums that I have solved in the classes. Now go in the description box and click on the link to get the PDF where you will get all types of solved sums from this revision exercise, and it will be helpful for you to do the homework. Do regular homework of these exercises, exercise 1, whatever is done in the videos, do those exercises as a homework in the copy and submit the copy in proper time. Don't forget to download the PDF where you can get the solved sums which will be very helpful for you. Till then, goodbye.